Betty Smith's classic novel, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn, is a beautifully written coming-of-age story set in Brooklyn during the early 1900s. It tells the story of a young girl named Francie Nolan, who comes from a poor family but has a strong desire to learn and succeed in life. Throughout the novel, Francie navigates the challenges of poverty, family dynamics, and the harsh realities of the world around her, ultimately discovering the power of education and the importance of family. The novel begins with Francie and her brother Neely collecting scrap metal in the streets of Brooklyn to sell for money. From the outset, it's clear that they come from a family that is struggling to make ends meet. Francie's mother, Katie, is a hard-working woman who is determined to provide for her family, but her father, Johnny, is an alcoholic who is unable to hold down a steady job. Despite their financial struggles, Francie is a bright and curious child who loves to read and learn. One of the central themes of the novel is the importance of education. Despite her family's financial difficulties, Francie is determined to attend school and learn as much as she can. She spends her free time reading books from the library and observing the world around her, using her observations to write stories and essays. Despite the challenges she faces, Francie perseveres and eventually earns a scholarship to a prestigious high school. Another important theme in the novel is the power of family. Although the Nolan family is poor and faces many challenges, they are deeply connected and supportive of one another. Francie's mother, Katie, is a strong and loving presence in her life, doing everything she can to support her children and ensure they have a better life than she did. Francie also has a special bond with her aunt Sissy, who is a free-spirited and loving presence in her life. The novel also explores the harsh realities of poverty and the difficult choices that families have to make in order to survive. Francie and her family face many challenges, including eviction, illness, and hunger. At times, Francie is forced to scavenge for food and steal bread in order to feed her family. Despite these challenges, the Nolan family remains resilient and determined to overcome their circumstances. Throughout the novel, Smith beautifully captures the sights and sounds of Brooklyn during the early 1900s. She paints a vivid picture of the bustling city streets, the close-knit communities, and the struggles of working-class families. Her descriptions of the changing seasons, the smell of bread baking, and the sound of the elevated trains all contribute to the immersive and vivid setting of the novel. In addition to Francie's story, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn also explores the experiences of other characters in the novel. Johnny, Francie's father, is a complex and sympathetic character who struggles with addiction and the expectations of his family. Sissy, Francie's aunt, is a colorful and free-spirited character who adds humor and warmth to the story. And Neely, Francie's brother, is a foil to Francie, highlighting the differences in their personalities and aspirations. Overall, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn is a timeless and moving novel that explores the themes of poverty, family, education, and the harsh realities of life. Betty Smith's beautiful prose, vivid descriptions, and complex characters make the story both engaging and emotionally resonant. Francie Nolan's journey is one that many readers can relate to, and her determination and resilience make her a memorable and inspiring protagonist.